My name is Dorothy Bear Palmer, born Provo, Utah, September 17, 1932, to Irvin and Fanny Romania Green Bear. My parents were separated when I was very young, and my mother remarried Elmer Alden Palmer, nicknamed Sid. On the 26th of March, 1936, I always went by the name of Palmer, because Sid was my only father and was very good to me. I always believed my birthday was the 16th of September, until 1961. When I sent for my birth certificate and found out it was 17th. I can remember at a young age my grandmother Bear brought me from Provo on the bus to Sarah Elizabeth Green, daughter of Alma and Harley Moon Green, who lived in Cammon next to my mother's parents. Ranch Irwin and Sarah Fazzini W. Lish Green on the townsite Linden home. My great-grandfather Alma and Jared were brothers. Alma and Hart Asia raised my father Irvin. When I was 12 I went to spend a week or two with my father, and his wife Zola Anderson and little baby Eugene. They later had a daughter Charlene. They still live in Provo. My father became active in the church and worked for Geneva Steel Plant. He died October 30, 1982 of complication of diabetes, kidney failure, and heart disease. When I was about 3 years old I had a dark blue velvet coat with a white fur collar. My uncle Butch Leonard Bears Hansen, my Aunt Roseman's husband, made a little wooden horse for us kids. It was blue and we called it Blue. My favorite color. I lived with my grandma Joan Kiki, my mother's mother. She had remarried after my grandfather Irvin died, to Thomas Edward Orgel. They had a little girl, 10 months younger than me, Zena Jane. We were more like sisters over years. Jane was born 18th of July, 1931. I remember Zena Jane had long bangs. I always wanted bangs, so one day Jane and I went into the barn and took the horse clippers and cut my silver blonde hair. My mother said she almost had a heart attack when she saw it. When I was 3, almost 4, 1934, my mother sent a snapshot to the World's Fair in Chicago. I won 3rd place. I was awarded $50 gift certificate for clothes at Sears Roebuck. This was during the Depression. And was a lot of money. They said if my mother had sent a bigger picture they feel I would have won a higher prize. Some of the photos were life-size. During those growing up years. Us kids, Jane, me and cousins Shirley and Stanley, Bob Hansen, played in Big Apple Tree Orchard. Our favorite tree was the yellow tangerines, which we ate a lot of. The orchard had all kinds of apples, plums, pears, cherries, etc. Must have been 50 to 75 trees to play in. We used to climb on top of the boxcar train on the railroad, where the wheat was stored. One day we climbed up and was teasing the bull, when Uncle Lyndon found us and yelled at us to get down. There was 2 gardens that we loved to eat, those little tomatoes, raspberries, gooseberries. We played under the lilac bunker made into a playhouse and eat fry bread that Nina would fix for us. There was a ranch with 3 rooms, a frame house with a big porch. It had 1 bedroom with 2 beds, a living room, a bathroom. Mother says when she was little, there were 1 bedroom until they rebuilt and added a kitchen. The length of the outside porch, with windows overlooking out over the flower garden, barn, and pasture, with lava rocks. A small stream ran along the west's end. Zena Jane's birthday was July 18th, and for her birthday Loren Orgel, James' half-brother, Roy were all baptized by Lyndon, after Jane's party. Above the closet was a trapdoor to a tiny room. We would play house and climb in and out. We climbed out a window onto the kitchen roof. Jane and I would take bottles to the barn when my uncle would get milk and get warm milk to drink.